So guys, after the disastrous monetization model, which we found in Diablo Immortal, I kind of lost faith in any mobile ARPG games. Now the microtransactions have been ruining these games, and as a free-to-play player, it's not fun anymore. Now, I understand that companies have to earn, and they have to make a profit so that they could give us more content, better content, optimize their engines and stuff, right? But the games these days, they're all focused on one thing: emptying your wallet. Now, as you guys know, I was initially planning to create content for Diablo Immortal, but the monetization just ruined the game for me and I left it completely. And to be honest, I was not looking forward to any RPGs at all. The reason being that I knew that if it's going to be a mobile ARPG, the microtransactions, are gonna ruin it as a whole. And then I stumbled upon Torchlight yet again. Now, I played Torchlight before, the closed beta test, which was done in June of this year. And they also had a closed beta, which was available from September 5th for a couple of weeks. Now, I tried the game, and I believe there are reasons to why, if you guys love ARPGs as much as me, and if you want an ARPG, especially for a mobile device, which can be playable on PC as well at your leisure. So I think Torchlight is going to be one of those games that I'll be looking forward to. Now, the game is set to release on October 12th, and I also kind of look forward to Diablo Immortal, which turned out to be a disaster. But there are some reasons why I believe that Torchlight will be the go-to ARPG game for mobile devices because of how the developers are communicating with the player base. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not vouching for Torchlight being a completely free-to-play game. There are elements in the game, such as the boon feature, through which you get pack scripts. Now, simply put, pack scripts are like pets, but they can be used to enhance your character. These are received through gacha systems within the game, along with, now this is the part where I feel the game is unfair, right? So, in Torchlight Infinite, every single one of your hero has hero traits. You can use these hero traits to build your character differently. But then there was also a tab where you could be able to purchase a hero trait. Now, because it's a gacha system, not only is it going to be difficult for free-to-play players to get this trait, but players who are paying will also have to spend a lot of money to get this trait. So it was kind of unfair. And then another thing that was kind of disappointing was that the developers had promised that there would be no pay-to-win elements in the game. And then the gacha system for hero traits and pack scripts made me really pessimistic about the game. But then I thought about it this way, right? What mobile game is not ruined by microtransactions? So, let's look at this objectively. First, the game is fairly polished, and I had an amazing time playing the game. The character building system is amazing. Is these gacha systems ruining the game for free-to-play players as well as the paid players? But now, having played a lot of mobile games, I think there's a point where, as players, we meet with the game devs in the middle regarding all of this, regarding all the transactions. I think I've also realized that there is no free-to-play anymore. So, the only thing that we can look forward to is coming to a place where the pay-to-win feature might enable a player to get a slight advantage than that of a free-to-play. And then they can add skins, all these stuffs. Like, I don't really care about skins. Like, if there are elements that tinker with character customization and gives the pay-to-win players an advantage, there should be a way for free-to-play players to grind it. Maybe by grinding twice as hard, twice as hard. I don't really care, right? So I want the game to earn. I want the game to be better. I want it to earn a lot of revenue so that it can create more content. It can create more stable servers, right? So what happened is, after the closed beta, there was a lot of negative feedback from the players. The most negative feedback was in regards to hero traits, putting it in a gacha system. And then all these systems which enable pay-to-win players to get advantage through boons and pack scripts. So the developers have now responded, and the developers have made some improvements in regarding to different aspects of the game. So for example, there was this feature of auto loot which could be only enabled if you purchased a battle pass. So now they've made auto loot free for all, which I think is a very important aspect of the game. And like, it was really tiring for me to go back and pick up those loots. So I think enabling auto pick for every player is like a really good thing to do. Now the second thing they've improved is they've enabled more tabs in the auction house for selling items, which I think is another positive. They've also reduced the price for each boot tab, and then they've made some adjustments. Now, as you know, the hero traits were available in a gacha system. What the devs are doing right now is they are going to include the hero trait system in the Seasons Pass. So through Seasons Pass, you can directly obtain a hero trait, and you will not have to go through the gacha system and like pour money into the game. Now, as a free-to-play player, you still are going to be on a disadvantage, right? But I think there is a point where we should come and compromise with the developers of a game and say, well, okay, this is a feature, you have it through Seasons Pass. I'm okay with that, because there are no more free-to-play games out there, honestly. So these are some of the changes that the devs have made, and at least even though they are not fully adhering to a full free-to-play model, but at least they are listening to the community and doing things before release that the community really is asking for. So I've been active on TapTap, and the developer named Quan has been talking about different aspects of the game and how they are constantly trying to communicate with the players in regards to improve certain aspects, and like they're really working on the feedback and suggestions. So I think from a point of compromise, it's alright. Now look, before you make any judgments regarding this video, I want you to know that this is a completely individual experience I've had with the game, and these are the things that I've taken into account during the whole thought process of whether to play this game or not. And I believe, even though it has elements of pay to win, I think I will still be looking forward to Torchlight. Now, that is it from me for this video, guys. I've been Ethos Gaming, and in the future I'll be making a lot of content for Torchlight Immortal. This is going to be the game that I am going to be making videos on. So if you're looking forward to it, like me, stay tuned to this channel. I've been Ethos Gaming. Take care, bye bye, and have a nice